Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Euro Truck Simulator 2. But today, I said that we were going to try to get that 53-foot to Carl's Corona. Probably pronouncing that wrong, and you guys are probably yelling at me in the comments about it for the past couple episodes, but I'm going to keep calling it that. So, yeah, I wanted to get a 53-foot trailer to the Nord Goods, or Nord Shop, Nord Market, Nord Goods, right? Nord Goods, was it? I can't remember. To do the impossible drop-off that Jeff did. But unfortunately, Nord Foods, that's what it is. But unfortunately, shit. I cannot find a run to that exact place with that exact trailer. It's asking a lot of the game, to be honest. So what I did find is a 53-foot to Vax Joe. Again, I've always said from day one, don't like to pronounce these names, don't like to even attempt it, because I'm terrible at it, so... but yeah, so I found this run. It's a 53-foot trailer, which is pretty good, and, you know, it gets us a little closer to kind of where we want to be. Maybe we can get we can find a run to where we actually want to go. So, we just gotta keep working at it. And hopefully we can find one day. Let's go ahead and hook up. No, this one, that was the parking brake. Okay, still trying to get used to the new buttons on the wheel, or the new layout, I should say. Right. So, we are on the way, and we're doing, what, 127 kilometers with 2 hours and 30 minutes. So, it's not going to be a crazy long journey, this one. And hopefully when we get there, our guy will be a little bit tired, because, again, we slept so much that our guy isn't tired here. So... that is a truck. Woohoo! Almost took our front end off. Wait for this car. Please don't try to be nice and wait for me. Thank you. Okay. No, we're gonna hit that pole. I knew it. As I was starting to pull out, I realized what was going on. And we're still hitting it, and we're crossing the curb here. Doesn't matter. Alright. That didn't happen. So anyway. That guy stopped in the middle of the road, saw what I was doing, was like, I'm not getting near that. So, yeah, we're going to try to find that trailer, but we'll see if it actually happens. So, if not, we'll just get another run somewhere. We'll try to stay in this area just in case one of them pops up. The more cities we discover, the more opportunities of places we have to look to see if they are offering a job like that. I really cannot drive this truck like I used to, because I can't just do that and look out that mirror, because I don't gotta get my shifter so I can, when you're in the middle of turning and your wheel is, you know, doing this, you can't really press that button to look left and right. That's really difficult. So yeah, it's yeah, that's what we're trying to do. We'll see what happens. But yeah, so the more cities we discover, the more chances we have of seeing a run to that city. So we'll just keep our options open and just go from there. That's kind of like, eventually I want to do that. I would like to do it sooner rather than later, but I can't really force it. We just have to kind of wait and see what happens. That sun is blinding. So anyway, tell you guys a story about what happened on it was a couple days ago, probably about 5 days ago now. So I went over to Polecat's place, because Polecat, I wanted to give him my old computer chair. It was kind of like a early birthday present for him. His birthday's on the 21st or the 2nd. It's in the beginning of the 20s. I know that for sure. Don't remember to wish him a happy birthday. But so I wanted to give him my old chair as like a early birthday present. He's been complaining about his chair a lot, and I don't use my old chair, so I just was like, here, you can take it. Because I have my DX Razor, so I was like, you know what, just take my old chair. I don't need it anymore. But I went over to go give him his chair, and he was, if you follow Polecat on like social media or something, you should know that he bought a Crown Vic, and he had his friend over there, and him and his friend were working on his Crown Vic. So I came over, dropped the chair off, and kind of hung around when they were working on the Crown Vic. And they're changing out spark plugs and stuff, and just kind of doing, this it's kind of been like a restoration job with Polecat and this Crown Vic. So there was I kind of have to go back to kind of tell you the main story. So the previous owner, for some reason, probably because the heater core was leaking, but they bypassed the heater core. So there's a heater core bypass in the engine that didn't seem very legit just looking at it. I was like, I don't like how that looks. So with that heater core bypass it just didn't look very good. So they changed the spark plugs, and Polecat was like, all right, well, I'm going to go for a test drive to kind of see how this worked, see how the spark plugs feel. They were trying to get rid of a misfiring cylinder. So Polecat was driving it, and from his words after the test drive, he said it was very strong. It felt very, very good. It didn't bog down. It was very strong, which was exactly what we wanted to hear. But unfortunately, we heard that after we saw something, which was Polecat coming around the corner, returning, and the Crown Vic spewing white smoke, smoking pretty bad, and he was leaving a trail of liquid on the ground. So what happened was the heater core, they need this delivery soon. I forgot that this is a fast delivery. So the heater core bypass blew off, which wasn't very good. So he had a bunch of coolant all over his engine and everything. So the reason why I tell you that is because then his friend fixed it, got it, all bandaged up and working again. So we went for another test drive, but this time, instead of him going out on his own and possibly that happening again and him not being able to make it back to his place, his friend also had a Crown Vic, and I have my Crown Vic. So there's 3 Crown Vics total there. So what we did is we kind of did a little like a little convoy. I followed his friend, who was following Polecat, drove around, test drove it. The car was good, nothing happened, and we said, oh, okay, well, let's go get something to eat. We all took our own cars because, Crown Vics, why else? So we were driving, I was in the lead, his friend was behind me, and Polecat was all the way in the back. So we're driving, going to In-N-Out, and all of a sudden, I look in the mirror, the side view mirror, and I see a cop. And I'm not doing anything illegal. My car is perfectly legal. It's registered, it's insured. I have nothing like that. So it's all good. I'm not too concerned about it. The only thing that I could see would be concerning is the fact that this cop sees three Crown Vics driving around, and he's probably like, what the heck is going on? So he sits behind Polecat for a little while, sits behind Polecat's friend for a little while, and then sits behind me for a little while, but he kind of sat behind me for a little bit longer than everybody else, which I was like, okay, I'm going to get pulled over. I'm not really sure what for, but I'm going to get pulled over. So I was thinking either he is calling in backup to get two other cop cars here to pull all 3 of us over, or he's going to try to megaphone all 3 of us over to the side of the road and see if like somebody's going to run or something, or he wanted to find out what the deal was. So he kind of trailed us. It was quite some time. He trailed us for 5-10 minutes, and then he just broke off and went a different direction, and we all got to In-N-Out, and I was like, yeah, that was crazy. So that was pretty weird to just cruise around and just have this random cop just like tailing us for some reason. So, but I was expecting to get pulled over, but I wasn't afraid of it because I know that I wasn't doing anything illegal. I had nothing to hide, so I wasn't afraid of what was going on. I was just slammed on the brakes not so good, so I'm gonna run this light because I'm pretty much just ran it anyway. So yeah, I wasn't too concerned. I knew I was doing nothing illegal. I had nothing to worry about. So, but I just found it kind of. We were all just kind of laughing about how this cop was just like probably driving along, see 3 cop cars and goes, "What the f going on?" Or 3 old Crown Vics, and they're like, "What the hell's going on?" So that was pretty funny. But it's pretty cool to have a project car. Like in the last episode, I talked about helping my friend with painting his car. It's not old or anything, and it's brand new. I think it like has a little over 10,000 miles. It's pretty new, but just having a project car is pretty cool. You know, just something that you can work on and just invest time in and kind of make better with what you like about it is very cool. So I'm kind of envious of Polecat in that way of like having something really cool to work on and enjoy. Roundabouts, hate them. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Polecat has a long road ahead with his Crown Vic, but you know, when he's done with it, he's gonna be a much prouder Crown Vic owner than I am. Because me, I just bought mine. I mean, have I put some work into it? Yeah, but not like him. You know, he's pretty much gonna be like not rebuilding the whole car, but he has a lot invested in it, a lot of time and a lot of, you know, so he's gonna be a little more proud than me, which is pretty cool. So there's nothing wrong with working on your own car. All right, so we're here. We don't really care. That trailer turned into an Insta. Oh, is that the drop off? I was like, where the hell is this? That trailer turned into an Insta J&B, which was kind of ridiculous. All right. This is a horrific attempt of an approach of what I'm doing here. Okay. Sorry, concentrating, not talking. Nope. We're gonna go a little forward here. I don't like how that turned out. Okay. And there we go. Get it a little more straight than that. Yeah, I'm gonna go forward. Get this a little better. Wasn't the greatest pull in. Oh, okay. All right, trailer. Insta pop in, that's interesting. Okay, right there. Gonna pull a little more forward. I'm gonna go in the outside cam so I can get a thumbnail for later, but there's gonna be a big green shit fest on top of it, so that's gonna suck. All right, parking brake. Let's turn that on. Am I in neutral? No, neutral. Go back into interior view and drop the engine. Drop the engine. I mean the trailer. Let's not drop the engine. All right, so we only got good work. Damage penalty. That's bullshit. 136 kilometers, 2 hours, 17 minutes, 53, blah, 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 blah. We don't care. What we do care about is now that we're in this city, you're going to check to see if we have anything, because that's Carl's Corona's right there, and that's where we want to go. We're going to see if we have anything to Carl's Corona. Where's that going? Lens? Nope. Not taking that. All right, so we don't. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go find a place to sit, or find a place to learn how to talk first. And then I'm probably going to drive to that repair depot, sleep. Kind of like what I did in the end of the last episode, was just try to find a trip to Carl's Corona to Nor Foods with a 53-foot reefer. So that's what I'm going to do. And this is probably going to be the end of this episode, but I'm going to give it one more shot. If I can't find a trailer on this one, I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to end it. So we'll come back to Euro Truck if I cannot find that exact trip I'm looking for. We'll return to Euro Truck later, but not today. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you so much for watching. And I will see you guys in the next episode, whenever that will be. So, yeah, see you guys next time. Bye.